What's up, guys? Alright, it's here, the King and 8 banner. So I'm planning to use tickets. We're gonna do the free draw and then tickets from there on. And then either character is nice. I'm trying to get both of them. I don't know if I'm going to build both of them. Let's see how the free draw goes. So I normally skip everything. I normally don't watch the entire animation because it takes too long and it's kind of no point. You either get it or you don't get it, and it's kind of like it gives a lot more anxiety than it should. So I tend to just skip through, especially if I'm going for pity. So the last video pull I did was Charlotta, and I just skip through everything. What a terrible pull. Only 1 gold and it's a 15. So I already have this maxed out for King. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna do some tickets. I do have a lot. I have over the cap because I have a lot of Brothers tickets to claim. I don't really have a limit. I just tend to pull, and whatever I get is whatever I get. Maybe like 200 tickets would be my limit. We'll see. Because I think after like 200 you get a lot of diminishing returns, but usually by then you get MLB banner, and it's not really worth pulling anymore at that point. Okay, so we start at 941, and we'll just do maybe like 100 so far. I have a weird routine. I normally like close out of the tab after like, wow. Well, it's recorded, so you guys saw what happened. 8 EX. I do want King EX too. I think King is very strong. I myself gave him a low priority, but I think he's pretty good. Like, his longevity is crazy, and you can just spam skills with him all the time. He's also range DPS. We don't have many range DPS. I think King is a good choice to go after. So let's try to go for King. How much was that? That was like 5 tickets for 80x. I just keep note of everything. I have like a Word document. I just keep track of all my pulls, so I know like mentally how much they costed. Okay, so that was 5 EXs for 5 tickets for 80x, which is crazy. I had good luck before. I've had like first ticket EX a couple of times. I've had second ticket EX, but that, you know, it's pretty close. Keys this. Okay, yeah, I have this already. It says new because this is on BlueStacks, and a lot of times the filters are reset because you have to download the data again. That's why it says new, but everything is batch downloaded already. But the new notification still appears. Okay, it's only been like 15 tickets so far. Just gonna keep going here. Still missing a lot of weapons. All of 8 weapons. 835 we're still missing. And then the King EX. So if I do get King EX, I'm going to weapon token the 8 weapon. I'm going to stop pulling. That's what you guys should do, is just, you know, limit your downside risk and stop pulling once you get the EX. But everybody has different pull styles. I just like to minimize risk as much as possible, because I've been burned in the past and it wasn't pretty. Oh, the wrong King weapon. Yeah, I have him maxed out already. A silver. Hey, I like to let the animations play for silver. They usually turn gold most of the time. I would say like 80% chance that they turn gold if they start with silver. Okay, we're about almost at 40 tickets spent so far, right? No, 30, sorry. Another silver. Let's see what we get. King 35. Yeah, I maxed him out in the original Lena event when I pulled for Lena. Because that event was pretty hard and pretty much need Lena and a good DPS like King or Sephiroth to do that event. I skipped Sephiroth back then, so I went for King instead. He was my main DPS unit. That's why I want to pull for him now, because he was so good back then. And I kind of want to use him again. It's been like a year since he was used. Okay, we passed 30 tickets, another silver orb. Let's see what we get. It's at 835. That's really good. We need that. So it saves me a lot of weapon tokens. I have a lot right now. I have like 130. I don't use them too often because I don't pull too often. Or I get lucky on the kits so I don't have to use the tokens. But they're really nice bonus. It saves a lot of resources. Like you don't know how many tickets or gems you might have to spend for one of them. Okay, another silver. See what we get here. 815. Nice. Saves us some power stones. My power stones are pretty okay. They're at like 45 right now. Not a lot, but not too little. I have a big reserve of power stones. A lot of like MLB weapons that I didn't sell yet. Because I'm like stingy. I don't know, I kept them for like Lost Chapter carries, but I never used them. But they're just eating up space. But I don't want to sell them all because once you sell them all, you have a big stash of power stones. Like, let's say you have like 200 stones, right? But then you're more likely to spend them because you have more resource. Okay, so we're near 50 tickets now. I'm thinking I might go to 200 tickets at this point. There's nothing I'm really pulling for in the future. Zac I already have, so I'm probably skipping Ignis's banner, even though he's pretty good. And then Arania, probably just going straight to Pity. We get free first draw. And I could save a lot of tickets by doing that. I mean, you could use tickets to save for Pity instead, but it's no guarantee that you're gonna get the EX weapon. So I'd rather guarantee Arania. And like 815, so we just need one more here to max him out. Nice, 835. That's the second one. Save some stones. Wow, gold orb. Haven't started one of those for a long time. Trash. Trash, I knew it. The wrong 15 too. Yeah, so when you guys are doing ticket pulls, it's best to set a stopgap, as they call it, or just like a limit. So 100 tickets, 200 tickets, whatever. Definitely set, I think we're MLB now with that. Definitely set a limit. Otherwise, it's really easy to rage and throw all your resources away. And you really don't want to do that. I'll definitely do 100 tickets. I'm thinking 200, maybe my limit here. I've gone over 200 several times. Sometimes they worked out, sometimes it didn't work out. So it's just how much you really want the character. King doesn't come back for a long time, and he's really powerful now. So if you want to use him, pretty much now's the time to get him. So that may warrant more, more tickets to get the EX. But again, it's not a guarantee. So it's always have to set a limit, just like gambling in the casino or something like that. Otherwise, you'll run out in a really, bad situation. Okay, remember, we start at 941. So 841 would be the 100 mark. Yeah, if you guys notice, it's not particularly fun to draw. I kind of find it a little tedious to click through singles every time. Kind of wish they had, multi-draws maybe. At least like 5 at a time. I don't think like you want to do 20 ticket pulls because you can drain really fast. I think like 5 or 10, like a multi-draw would be pretty good. Very good quality of life to have. Okay, so it doesn't look like King's coming within the first 100 tickets. I still will go up to 200. Because we still have few more weapons we can get from 8 to MLB. And then king, I think it's kind of worth it right now. I'm just gonna close out and reset the RNG, whatever. This is the 100 ticket mark, so we got 100 more to go. Kisa's whip again. She's already maxed out. Zach 15. Okay, Zach is maxed out too. It's off banner. So the funny thing is actually off banner is, wow, this goal change. Off banners are lower chance than actually getting an EX weapon on banner. That's really funny. Okay, he's definitely done. That's like 4 golds in a row. That's crazy. Silver. Oh my god. Is this it? No. That was a lot of golds. Okay, we'll keep going. We have about 90 more tickets to go before I hit the limit. Again, I still have a lot of resources from brothers that I didn't claim yet. And I have like this big resource stash. That's why like I have to use them. Because there's no point in letting it sit there growing forever indefinitely. Like, I might as well use it. I'd rather take it this banner than take it Arania. Or for Arania, I'm just gonna go to Pity. Because I definitely won her. I've been in like 700 ticket drought before. Like, I used 700 tickets across a few different banners without getting an EX weapon, so it's happened before. But that was back at the single EX banners. With the doubles, they're much more generous. You can usually get one of them pretty quickly, but getting both is another story. Nice, another silver. King 15. Why is it always King 15 when it's a gold or silver orb? I should be good on inventory space. I sold a lot during the Awakening wave when I pulled for Eiko. I just decided to pull for Eiko, just dump like random tickets. Because again, I was like hitting ticket cap and there's nothing else to pull on for a while. I already had Gobez. Number 2, 8EX, number 2. So what I'm going to do is actually merge those two. I don't save the dupes because it's not worth the ingots, guys. It's not worth the 3 ingots to get the sphere. So I'm just going to save myself 4 power stones. Unless it's a really strong sphere. Like, I think 8 is pretty strong. If you evade, you get 20% attack up for 3 turns. Like, it's really strong on Cater in the future. Okay, you know what? I might save it. But I don't see myself ever spending 3 ingots just for that sphere. I'd rather spend 3 ingots and get a brand new unit like Gobez or a King or an 8 rather than, you know, getting an extra sphere for Cater in the future. That animation was weird. Tried to click through it, but didn't work. Yeah, we have about 60 more tickets to go to hit the mark. We got 2 8EX within 150 tickets. That's pretty good. It's very good. So if I don't get King, I'll be pretty sad. I might just throw more tickets. I'm not sure. See, this is where the trap happens, where keep going. I'm gonna fast click this time. Didn't work. I usually fast click through everything because it takes way too long. As you see, like, how long has it been already? 20 minutes? And we didn't even hit 200 tickets yet. Yeah, I think that was like four bronzes in a row. Yeah. So we're gonna close out and juggle the banners. Like so. And then we come back inside. we're down to 40 tickets. It's not looking good. I kind of wanted king a little more than 8 recently. I know he has less utility, but his longevity is so much more than pretty much any character in the game. Yeah, normally I wouldn't do something like this, but both characters are really strong in my opinion. Slow click. I told you, game 15 again. As every time it's silver or gold, we get that. I think it's happened the entire video. So I'm thinking to go another 100 tickets for king, like up to 300 tickets. I spent 300 tickets. Wait, last time I did that was when Aerith released, back with the triple EX banner. She was definitely not worth 300 tickets, but it saves me from pulling in the future with Waka. Okay, fast click. And go. Jesus 35. Yeah, she's maxed out since her first EX weapon. She's worth going after in my opinion. I used her a lot for Ifrit board, for summon boards. Even though she wasn't necessary in your main party. But she was useful for farming for a long time. Okay, we passed the 200 ticket mark. Okay, here we go. I think the last 2 silvers have been silver. E15. It's not what we needed. I think we have like 8 of those now. It's not a good sign. Okay. Yes, we got it. We got both EXs. We're done. Okay, how many tickets did I take? 220 tickets. See, it's like here's worth going a little bit more. I would have went up to 300 tickets. It's my limit. After that, I don't think it's worth it anymore. I probably would have passed because you have to take consideration like how many tickets you get per event. Like per event you get like 50 tickets or something. So if you spend 400 tickets for one EX, it's not worth it at that point. Might as well go to pity at that point. So anyway, that's the draw video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the event video. Take care.